Groudon, you've never done Vampire Slayer? You suck! Okay, let me explain. I never did Vampire Slayer because, why should I? All the other Slayer bosses are based off mobs which have caused me trouble in survival Minecraft, so I held a grudge against them. But vampires? They've never caused me any harm, so why should I attack unprovoked? Skyblock levels. In order to boost my morale, I needed some motivation. And I knew just the thing. After 2 hours and 2 minutes of torture, I now wish for genocide. In fact, Twilight was so bad that I had to watch Nosferatu just to calm down. And then I watched the sequel, Nosferatu, and now I want to kill every vampire in an 11-foot radius. But in order to find the vampires, I needed to make progress in the rift and cross a vast expanse of nothing. And Redhead Maddox also wanted me to kill vampires for him, so I guess the only logical explanation for that was he also watched Twilight. The only problem was, unlike the other mobs in the rift which only subtracted rift time, the mobs on this island deal actual health damage. I only have 10 health. Furthermore, there's no natural health regeneration in the rift, meaning I would eventually die after taking too much damage. But with every problem comes a solution. By killing the lesser vampires and the shy people who have now become relentless psychopaths, I could scavenge enough melons to craft a healing melon. With a single right click, I could get almost all my health back. I was ready to fight some vampires. Okay, let's see what this thing can do. Nope, don't fly away. Nope, stand still and die. Those are my only requests. This thing can't do anything. It's at half health already. Okay, what is this? I have to stand on the green. Easy. Oh my god, why does this phase last forever? Get on your knees and accept your fate, and it's dead. That was easy. People find this hard? By importing Silver Fangs from the overworld into the rift, I could upgrade my sword into a Silver Lace Karambit, which is a weapon for true vampire slayers. But there was one thing I wanted, and that's the Holy Ice. Using its ability lets you take 80% less damage for the next 1.5 seconds, and I was sure it would come in useful. But the problem was I needed more Coven Seals, so in order to get them, I decided to attempt a tier 2. How hard could it be? Not actually that hard, although I did almost die a couple times. No, I need mana! No, heal. Whatever these things are, die. Whatever these things are, die right now. I refuse to die to a tier 2. Okay, not gonna lie, that would have been painfully easy with the Holy Ice. With the Holy Ice crafted, I could easily tank the claw hits, and I leveled up with no problem at all. With Vampire Slayer 2, I was able to upgrade my healing melon into a juicy healing melon. My gear had leveled up. It was time to burn those vampires at the stake. Wait a minute, this is cooked mutton. With this gear, I could finally attempt the tier 3 Riftstalker Blood Fiend. Little did I know there would be a few extra mechanics. No, I forgot to ice. That deals half my health now. Very fun. Wait, what? Click up? Out of my way. I didn't know they were gonna click down. You want me to sneak? This is like the dance floor all over again. Okay, this candle, I gotta alternate my clicks. Oh, low health. Whatever shall I stake? No, this is the part where you get impaled. Boom, the most satisfying sound. After killing a couple tier 3s, I hit Vampire Slayer level 3, which meant I could finally craft the 7th time charm, the Vampiric time charm. And we hit level 320, which is kind of a big deal. Just admire this charming pink name tag. But was my vampire slaying journey really about to end as fast as it started? No. Not only did I need a whole 12 stacks of Coven Seals to craft the blood badges needed for the Vampiric time charm, but the emotional trauma I experienced with Twilight would not let this be the end. Those vampires stole my dignity, and I'm taking it back by force. I will reach Vampire Slayer 5 no matter what it takes. I did a little research and I found that the tier 4 boss has the same perks as the tier 3, but it has more health and it deals more damage. I wasn't taking any chances, so I decided to set the time charm aside and upgrade my armor instead. Upgrade my helmet. Wait, it's literally a carpet. How do I wear this on my head? What is this? I look ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, look at this recipe. They expect me to sit through living metal hearts again. Also, leggings of the pack! After mining living metal snakes for what seemed like an eternity, I was finally able to upgrade my leggings. I was ready to take down the tier 4 boss. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. Wait, what? It still shoots during this phase? No! This changes everything. This changes everything. What? The orders last the whole fight too? Excuse me, SkyBlock Wiki? Okay, maybe I was overreacting. This isn't too bad. What? No, I lied. It is bad. I have to fight these zombies. What do you mean? What? I clicked up! What do you mean, game? Wait, yes, steak! Get staked. That went a lot worse than I thought it would. Why didn't the wiki say anything about the clause in the orders lasting the whole boss? Oh, it was down there? I'm not sorry. Anyway, I almost died twice because of that. Speaking of dying... What? No, they're knocking me back! No. I hate these zombies with all my life. Wait, no, I used it too early. No. Unacceptable. I couldn't afford to keep dying. Literally. While I may have my fair share of coins in the overworld, you actually have to pay motes for Vampire Slayer instead of coins, and I didn't have a lot of those. Luckily, me and my friend the Mote Scrubber share a mutualistic relationship. I feed him enchanted melons from killing mobs, and in return, he conjures me motes out of thin air. I don't know where they come from, and I don't wanna know. You also kinda get motes passively while killing mobs, so that really helps too. With cost out of the way, I eventually got the hang of the tier 4, and a few bosses later, I reached Vampire Slayer 4. Pause, wait a minute. Do you guys see that? Yeah. That. You know what that is, right? That's a rare microorganism known as the subscribe button. I've studied this protozoa, and while they might be small, they're sadistic monsters which steal your cookies. Until you touch them, of course, in which case they grey out and produce cookies via photosynthesis. So if you like cookies, subscribe for more cookies. And while you're at it, why not like the video and join the Groudon Discord server, link will be in the description. Alright, back to the video. With Vampire Slayer 4, I could upgrade my sword, my scarf, and my healing melon into their final forms, and I bought a weirder tuber from the hub. Now I am become Garlic, the destroyer of vampires. O fairy soul, how bright thou art, thy beauty doth astound. Thy presence fills my grateful heart, a treasure that I found. So let us revel in thy glee, and bask in thy sweet glow, for in thy soul we all can see the love that doth bestow. Yeet fairy. Okay, I was not expecting that. Look at her, she's dead. That's what I think of archaic language. Yes, poetry. After hours of grinding tier 4s, I had done it. I reached Vampire Slayer 5. But I wasn't done yet. If I wanted to become the Overlord, I must first defeat the Overlord, which meant I had to slay the tier 5 boss. But I'd heard that it was an incredibly difficult feat. Its damage had been significantly upgraded, meaning a lot of its abilities could instantly kill, so I decided I need the very best gear you could get in the Rift. Okay, let's see what we need for this chestplate. A stack of hearts! This legitimately took me an hour, but it's SkyBlock, so nothing out of the ordinary. After doing a couple bosses for fragments, my time paid off, and I could craft the 12 blood badges needed for the chestplate. It was time to take on the tier 5. Let's do this. Oh my god, there's one of those things I need to break. Come on, Mr. Vampire. Fire at me. Okay, that broke it. Oh my god, I just heard another one spawn. It's been like 5 seconds. Where is it? Okay, there it is. I need to stand inside of it. Okay. Okay, I'd rather not have been hit by that. Oh, no. Heal. Okay, this is so chaotic. Wait, no. That went about as well as I expected. The problem with this boss was that if I didn't have the vampire shoot its claw attack at the Ichor in time, I would take a whole 100 hearts of damage and die even if I used my Holy Ice. That meant I literally had to stand inside the Ichor, which was made a lot harder by all the knockback I was taking, not to mention I had to constantly pay attention to everything the entire time because there were like 4 other things trying to kill me. And apparently the boss was trying to kill my CPU or something too. Thanks admins, very nice addition. Things weren't looking hopeful, but I refused to give up. Not after Twilight. Eventually, this happened. And just like that, I had done it. We actually killed the tier 5! I have avenged myself. Also, if they really had a vampire problem, they're obviously missing the point here. Has anyone ever thought about just turning the lights on? A few kills, and deaths later, I finally had enough Coven Seals to make the vampiric time charm, and all I needed was to do some rift bosses for their fragments, then I'd have enough resources to make the 12 blood badges I needed for the time charm. Eventually, I had done it. The 7th time charm was mine! As I placed the time charm in the gallery, I felt a sudden rush of adrenaline. The return of my dignity. To celebrate, I killed more vampires and enslaved Dominion to turn my island into a vampire slaughterhouse. Never again would I be tormented by them. But as I celebrated my victory, I remembered how I never felt like slaying vampires in the first place. Did the vampires ever want to hurt me? Was their killing spirit merely an act of self-defense against my fit of rage all along? A fit of rage that I inflicted on myself by watching a dreadful movie? Was this not a victory after all? No. I thought about the tarnished reputation the vampires would have gotten from Twilight, and realised that they had to be put out of their misery, and I was the chosen doer of good. As such, this was a victory for both myself and the vampires, and with that, the eternal curse of Twilight had been broken. What? No, I'm not watching the other movies. What am I, a movie critic now? You know what? I have nothing left to lose. Let's just do it.